Alright, so today we're gonna test the new Osmo Pocket 4, and I'm actually not the type of person who upgrade my electronic devices every time a new version comes out. It's because that I've had this Osmo Pocket 3 for a very long time and I love it, but many of them they come with a factory malfunction where the flip screen can't stay in horizontal. It will go back to vertical all the time. So it makes it really difficult to see what's happening on the screen. And then at the same time I dropped it one time and I broke the gimbal. So it was about time to buy a new one, and lucky for me the timing was perfect. The Osmo Pocket 4 launched a month after, so I just held on to this one for one more month, and now I have the Osmo Pocket 4. We're gonna test it on a shopping journey, and I think this could be interesting for you too if you love to go to the gym like I do, and if you love to deadlift and squat, because we're gonna buy something I wear when I go to the gym. And after I started to wear this or these, my lifts got significantly better. My technique got better and my overall physical well-being got better. The interesting thing about this I'm wearing is that it exists in different categories. And if you look it up in one category, it's super expensive. But if you look it up in another category, where it's almost the same, not quite the same, but almost, it's super cheap. So when I learned about that, I looked for it in this category and I saved a ton of money. But enough of that, let's test the Osmo Pocket 4. And in the end of the video, let me share why I think this could be the best pocket camera for beginner vloggers and beginner content creators. So yeah, without further ado, let's begin. All right, welcome to a slice of paradise. Honestly, I love decathlon. I think it's because I'm an outdoor person. I love to hike, I like sports, and I like exercise in general. In here, you just find everything. When I'm in here in decathlon, I can't stop, daydreaming about all kind of things, going camping. One day, my first long solo hike, yeah, all kind of things. I have dreams about my first ultra marathon. I've only run one marathon, but I would really love to hit 100 miles someday. But yeah, in decathlon you just have everything. And what often happens when I'm in decathlon is that I just need a few things, but then I just end up buying so many things. All right, so what do you think I'm going to buy? Something that's going to make my lifts better is specifically deadlifts and squats. It's actually, I don't know if you could guess it, but it's actually shoes. And for weightlifting, there are weightlifting shoes and they are insanely expensive. And an alternative for weightlifting shoes, I found out that I could buy barefoot shoes. But they are also very expensive because it's such a small, niche, hippie kind of category, like barefoot people. And also the barefoot shoes, they are designed in a way that just looks like, yeah, you really stand out, let's say it like that. But then there is another category, and they have that category in here in decathlon, and they call it aqua shoes. These shoes are actually aqua shoes. Those are the ones you buy when you go to the beach or if you are in those swimming places, so that, for example, that you don't slip. or you don't burn your feet on the sand or cut your feet on the stones and stuff. And this specific pair of aqua shoes, I bought these for like $5 from China, but I have found some here in Decathlon also, and they are not $5, but they are definitely much more affordable than barefoot shoes and weightlifting shoes. The special thing about these is that there's a very thin sole and insulation in here, so you're close to the ground, and that's very important when you do heavy lifting in squats and in deadlift, because your foot can be unstable. And since I switched from regular sneakers to these swimming shoes, my lifts got much better. I increased my strength much better, but most importantly, my lower back pain disappeared. So if you are the same type of person like me who loves to go to the gym and lift weights, aqua shoes is the way to go. But let's find those shoes. I can't find them. Can I ask you something, my friend? I'm looking for the aqua shoes.
Aqua shoe this way.
Is this way? Yep. Thank you. Oh, it was all the way in the beginning, actually. Ah, fantastic. Thank you so much. Kakumakap. So I'm looking for a specific kind of here they are. These pairs. Do you see how flat they are? And yeah, exactly as I thought. On the pictures, they look more like strong and sturdy, and that's what I needed. Plus they got some protection in the front, so that makes, when you're lifting heavy and your feet kind of slide forward, you don't have fabric that will just break easily. So I think these pairs are like perfect for it. They feel like strong material, good quality. And then there is the strap here. And the strap makes it able to make sure they fit very tight up around the ankles. So that's also pretty important. That's great. They're actually better than I thought. So they have 3 different colors. So let me just check out which pair I want, which kind of color I want. Okay, so I actually ended up buying a pair of each. One black and one blue. Let's call it that, just blue and black. So I can have one for the gym and then one to walk outside. It defeats the purpose to buy indoor shoes if you wear them outside. I actually hate when they go into the gym in their outdoor shoes, because you don't know if you step in dog poop or whatever you step in when you walk around outside, and then you just, yeah, ugh. It's so stupid, but that's how it is sometimes, especially here in Southeast Asia. Okay, so this is the next day in the gym. We are at the squat bar or squat rack. I just wanted to try the shoes and just share it with you. So let's do some squats. Yeah, that feels really good so far. Let's put a little bit more weight on and see how it works when we get closer to 100 kilos. Man, but that felt really nice. That didn't feel bad at all. It feels super stable. They fit really well and tight around the foot. So yeah, that was a good purchase. Really, really good actually. Okay guys, I just did something incredible. I caught myself overspending, so I took a lot of what I put into this basket and I put it back again. It happens very rarely when I'm in decathlon, but I got the most important things. I got these aqua shoes that I'm going to use when I'm going to the gym, so I can do my deadlifts and my squats better. I actually put 2 of them in the basket, but I put back one of the pairs. I just need one. That's fine. And I still got another pair of shoes. Then I actually bought another pair of shoes, but I put them back also. So those, a pair of long trousers, hiking trousers, they're really good, and a couple of t-shirts. So that's it. We are done in here. I need to get out of decathlon, or else I'm gonna spend much more money, so let's get the fuck out of here. Yeah, believe it or not, on the way out I ended up putting something back into the basket anyway, so I ended up spending more than I should anyways. So shit happens in Decathlon. Let's get home. Back in the studio apartment. All right, these shopping videos, I'm not good at making these videos. There's so many people around me, but I think it's such a good challenge for me to get better at making content out in public where there are many people. I just think you need to make more of it, obviously. So it was a great experience filming with the Osmo Pocket 4. And who is this camera for? I think it's a perfect camera for beginners and also advanced, but especially for beginners like me. And that's because in the beginning, when you are a content creator and you want to make videos, you just want to focus on 3 things. And those 3 things are not whether you have a Osmo Pocket 3, an old action camera, or a mobile phone, or Osmo Pocket 4. You need to focus on consistency, you need to focus on storytelling, and also to have good sound quality. You can have a 1080 video with really good sound and it will perform better than a 4K video with terrible sound quality. So sound is more important than resolution. But what makes the Osmo Pocket 4 so great is that on a fundamental level, on a beginner level, it just delivers on a really high quality, on a professional level, with incredible user friendliness. It's so easy to use. You can just turn it on, and if you have a ND filter, now we're inside so we don't need it. So if you just have ND filters, so you can have the 180 ratio between shutter speed and frame rate, then you can just turn on your Osmo Pocket 4 and start recording, export it, edit it, and you have a really good looking video. That's incredible. But there's not that much difference between the Osmo Pocket 4 and the Osmo Pocket 3, I would say. It has these film looks inside, which makes it even easier to create content, especially in those times where you want to produce a lot of content but spend less time color grading. That's gonna be really, really nice. Then there are functions in the camera I didn't use so much that should be better, like the follow function and stuff like that. But it's an easy camera to use, and I just needed a new camera. So in the price range, to get a camera and be able to buy a camera that can deliver such a quality is just crazy. It's a crazy time we live in. I'm born in the 80s, and man, to experience how technology just has developed at insane speed is just crazy. Who is this for? If you're a beginner, this is the one for you. So yeah, that was it. Again, these shopping videos is not something I'm really good at, but yeah, I'm having fun with it, and thank you so much for watching this one, and I hope see you in the next one. Bye bye.